Welcome back, everyone. For many people with autism, finding a meaningful purpose in life when they become adults can be more than difficult. In fact, the sad truth is 90% of the autistic population is unemployed. But one company in Port Washington is trying to change all of that, one T-shirt at a time. Kevin Vesey explains.
"19-year-old Josian Colon goes to Manhasset High School. In his spare time, he works as a t-shirt maker here at Spectrum Designs in Port Washington.
I like it because it's fun. I like to do some stuff.
We do birthdays, bar mitzvahs, volleyball tournaments, walks, runs, crawls, everything.
But this is not your average t-shirt factory. You see, Josian and his coworkers all have autism, and Spectrum Designs, well, it was created just for them.
We were established in 2011. The purpose was to employ individuals with autism and train them and integrate them into the workforce.
Patrick Bardsley founded Spectrum along with Stella Spinakos and Nicole Segru. Both Nicole and Stella have sons with autism, and they wanted to create a place where their boys could go to feel useful and fulfilled. At the same time, they set out to raise awareness about the capabilities of people with autism.
We had always talked about the future of our son. What was it going to be like? What could he do? The hope of him taking over the family business or the business his father started was not going to happen. So we had to carve out a different path.
To figure out what that path would be, Stella and Nicole started researching which industry would fit the needs of their children and others like them. Inspired by Stella's husband, Paul, who worked in the garment industry and passed away in 2010, they set their sights on clothing.
It needed to be something that was recession-proof, a product that would be able to be purchased in large quantities, as well as a product that was needed by a multitude of people, the community, and also that it involved a lot of steps.
And then we started Googling recession-proof businesses and started looking into things that even the lowest functioning person on the spectrum could perform. And we came up with the t-shirt business.
Once they decided on a product, it was on to the testing phase.
We bought the equipment, we started experimenting in the back of my house in my barn, and that's really how it all got started. We used my son and her son as guinea pigs.
As it turns out, t-shirts were a perfect fit for the autistic population. Patrick says because the work is repetitive, their employees have an easy time understanding what's expected of them.
Without making big generalizations of individuals with autism, it's useful for our population. They find that repetition is clear, concrete beginning and an end. So you start with a blank product and you do all these steps on them, and you end up with a finished product that can give you a sort of sense of, oh, well, that, job done, on to the next one.
Patrick says the work ethic of his employees is unbelievable. Furthermore, he tells me many of them have special talents that are especially useful in the t-shirt business.
They're very, very particular. So we have guys who spot creases and t-shirts. They'll pick out pieces of lint because their attention to detail is so remarkable. And that is like, that's what you want in this.
Just to know that he's actually doing something very useful and he's happy doing it is really, really great.
Amy Byers' son Gregory is 21 years old. In June, he'll officially age out of high school. With 90% of the autistic population being unemployed, Amy had always worried that her son would suffer the same fate. She tells me that's no longer a concern thanks to Spectrum.
The fact that as he graduates, he's going to have a place to work and do something very, very functional and productive is going to be a great thing for him.
It was tough to learn new skills and new, being around new people, but the staff here has been incredible.
Sean Gladstone's 22-year-old son Sam has been working at Spectrum since last summer, right after he finished high school. If it weren't for Spectrum Designs, Sean says Sam would likely be at home or working in a big store where people might not know how to handle autistic employees. She calls Spectrum Designs a godsend.
Knowing he has some place to go that is safe and enriching for him it's just a miracle. I mean, I didn't expect it.
As a parent, what do we want? We want our kids to be happy. We want them to thrive. We want them to get up every day and have a purpose in life.
It feels great that he's needed, that he's wanted, They've called him up when they had a rush and said, please, can you get him here? We need help.
It's a win-win for everybody. So if you're going to get this product that you otherwise would buy, say, online, and for the same price, and you could rather buy it from Spectrum Designs, I think that it just makes the purchase more meaningful.
When that school bus stops coming after 21 and they're nowhere to go, I just want them to feel like there's somewhere where they're welcome, where they can be productive, where they can feel they're useful to someone and to us, and they are.
Do you like the people that you work with?
Yes,
Why do you like them?
because they care about me and they help me out.
To learn more about Spectrum Designs or to order your own t-shirts, you can visit our website, fios1newsli.com. We'll be right back with some final thoughts.